Hello there, Ali here from Sports Templates, and today we're working on the volume 2 of the soccer jersey builder. A few months ago we've released the volume 1, which is based on the Nike shirt. A lot of people love this product. We have a lot of good reviews on it. I think most of them are five stars, and we got a lot of requests for another cut, which is the ADIDAS cut, and this is what we are doing with this one. We have the ADIDAS shirt with the drop sleeves, and we even added some more features to this one. So this template comes with 5 different colors, as well as a long sleeve option and a short sleeve option. So if you turn off the short sleeve and you turn on the long sleeve, this is going to be really useful if you want to do a player that only wears long sleeve, or if you want to do like a goalkeeper jersey. Also, you can turn on ADIDAS collars. So we have this V-neck option number 1, V-neck option number 2, a big round collar, and the shirt comes with the default small round collar. We also have a polo collar and a different type of a round collar. This template also comes with a back view, and the back view also comes with a short sleeve and a long sleeve. So today we're going to be working on the Manchester United jersey. It's using exactly the same model that we have built with this specific type of collar. So we're gonna take this template and try to make it look like this. And to make it easy on you, I'm already including a link with this video in the description below that has all the graphics you need to build this template. So first of all, I'm going to start with the base shirt. Go to editable parts, and we go to the add main design here, and here's where we're going to add the background design, the base design. So we're just going to grab the stripes and open this file next to it, and we got, while clicking shift, we're going to drag and hide the grid so we can see it. Also, let's pick this red color for the background, and that should do it. Alright, next step is the shoulder stripes. These you can turn on or off based on your design, and for this design they're going to be black, so we're picking this black color. Next we're going to do the logos part, so we just go to the embossed logo layer, open it up, and go to add your logos here, double click, and the same thing, we're gonna copy the logos from this file. So we take the menu logo, we place it exactly on top of this placeholder logo. We already have the ADIDAS logo here, so we just leave it, and then we take the Chevrolet logo and we place it in the middle. We can turn on the guides to know that everything is centered, and it is. So we just need to hide the dummy logo and save. If you want to zoom in, you can see how these logo have this different texture, so you can tell they're not printed on it. But if you want it to look like as if it's printed on the shirt, you can just add them in the first layer with it in this one. Same thing, checking on the logo, you can see that it looks like it's placed on top of the shirt. One last thing is just to change the color of the bottom of the shirt, so just pick it from here and click the bottom. So moving on, now we need to work on the collar. So we just open up the V-neck collar, go to editable parts, and we change the color to the red, and the inside of it, the back of the shirt, to red, and then the collar back is black, as well as the trim. The band can be red, and as well as the stitches. We also added the label that you can turn on and off. We'll just leave it here, and now we can move on to the sleeves. For this one, I'm gonna use short sleeves, so I'm gonna turn off the long sleeve and turn on the short sleeves, and then we go to editable parts, left sleeve. This is basically if you want to add designs here. Since we're not adding any logos to the left sleeve, we can just hide this layer and we pick the green for this part, as well as the stitches and the bottom. Now for the right sleeve, we can add this Premier League patch. So we'll just go here and we'll drag it and just make it a little bit smaller. Then we need to hide the backgrounds and save it. Then just pick this red color for the sleeve and as well as the bottom. Probably we need to push it down a little bit, so we'll just push it down like this, save it. Then one last thing I want to do is just change the background color and change the text. So just write something like Manchester United. Now we can move on to the back of the shirt. Basically we can do the same thing for the back of the shirt. So we can just go open the editable parts of the shirt, double click and just copy these 2 layers to the one on the back. So shift select and drag here, then we save. I'm doing Pogba, which is number 6, so we just go to embossed logos here and click the main layer, change the number to 6 and the player name to Pogba, then save it. One last thing we can do is then we can change the color of the bottom of the shirt to red, and then the color to red as well. Then we move on to changing the sleeves. So if you go here, left sleeve, we just hide this part and we pick red for all 3 parts. And for the right sleeve, we just need to add the patch here. So make it a little bit smaller like this and save. Then we just need to change the colors, stitches and the bottom. One thing we need to do is change the background color, and there we have it. One more thing I wanted to tell you about is that each folder has its own dynamic lighting layer, which is turned off by default, but you can turn on to add extra light. So for example, for the shirt, we can double click here and we just double click on this icon, and if we move these sliders, we'll get different lighting scenarios. So if we want lights from different sides, for example, we can just move this around and we get different lights from all different angles. Then we fine-tune it with these sliders, so we'll just turn it down a little bit, maybe go more intense or light. So if we need a little bit of light on the side, we just move this slider and see how it looks. Let's say we want this scenario, we just save it and we can see the difference it made here. You can see we can even turn up the opacity to see it more clearly. The same thing goes for the sleeves. So if you turn on the sleeve, you can see their dynamic lighting layer here. So turn it on, and if we drag these layers around, we're gonna get different lights. So if you want to match the lighting of the jersey, we'll do something like this and then save it, and you can see how it affects our design. If we feel like it's a little bit too much on one side, we can always turn down the opacity, or we can add a mask layer and just paint the extra light away. So something like this, and we can see how that affects our design. This is it for today's tutorial. Hope you guys liked it, and Like always, stay tuned on Sports Templates for more to come. We have a lot of more templates coming up this year. We're gonna be releasing a template, at least one template every month. So stay tuned and see you guys on the next one.